Yo nerds, what's up? Ninja Dad coming at you today with episode 4 of the Skyrim Legendary Guide. I'm making videos for my descendants coming on after me, and yeah, let's crack on with this. We've got an absolute ton of stuff we're doing in this 40-minute video. We finally made it to Whiterun, and we're going to burn up the top to Dragon's Reach in a moment and start a couple of quests, particularly the Bow of Shadows quest. We're not going to finish it in this one, but we are going to pick up the Detect Life spell that you get partway through it, and then we're going to shoot off and visit some of the Khajiit caravans. I'll introduce you to them, and then we'll do some work on our different spells like Alteration, Illusion and Conjuration. So let's get cracking.
Best. Well done. You sought me out on your... Here, take this as a small... There. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and...
Of course.
Rumors.
It's all in this note.
Dragons.
The Jarl from Adrian? Ah. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
Right, we're at the court wizard here at Whiterun, and we're going to grab a few spells off Farengar. We're going to upgrade our summon creature, so yep, we can summon a better monster, and then we're also going to grab some other ones like Mage Light, Muffle and Soul Trap, so we can work on our Alteration, Illusion and Conjuration, and then we can kick it off and carry on with some of the Bow of Shadows at the start of that quest.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl... He's not a patient man.
Dragon.
Neither...
Dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Right, we're here to see Arcadia, and we don't actually have to talk to her, but you can buy what you want and sell what you want in here. But yep, here's the business ledger that's required for the Bow of Shadows quest. We grab that, and then in Bellathor's little room we've got a little book to get your speech up, and you can buy and sell what else you want from him, and then we're going to head out the gate. Down to the stables to get the Detect Life spell. That's the update for the Bow of Shadows quest. And now jump on the wagon and head over to Dawnstar. Once you get to Dawnstar, just follow this path. So, yep, we're headed to probably the most well-known of the secret Khajiit chests, over next to Ironbreaker Mine.
They say that
Who do you think we're
the Hall of
threatening
Vision.
our old war
Burned it to the
We're not soldiers.
So yep, here we are right outside Ironbreaker Mine, and immediately to the left of Ironbreaker we've got these 3 rocks, and you just move in and you can, boom, there it is, just like that. And my suggestion to you, if the Khajiit caravan are at Dawnstar when you get here, don't talk to them until you've been to the chest, and then after you talk to them, the chest will be reset and you can grab a whole lot of new stuff. You can take what you want out of here, and I like to grab the enchanting bits and pieces so that I can upgrade my enchanting and take what's relevant for me, and then we can move on. You can also see in these chests there's plenty of alchemy ingredients. Quick note, if you find Druawax, my suggestion to you is store that until later on in the game. That's a really powerful enchanting bonus for making an enchanting potion. Don't use it early on until you've upgraded your potion making. Yep, once you're finished there, burn on into the enchanting table in the Jarl's Court. And break down everything you don't need.
World.
Right, there are other shops in Dawnstar. You can go and buy and sell whatever you want, and then we can go down to the boat.
You can browse the displays
And we're going to take a ride round to Solitude.
Job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside.
Off we go.
I can take where you headed. Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Alright, we'll just run up to the stables where I'm going to show you the difference here with the Detect Life spell, which is an alteration spell, and how quickly that advances your alteration versus the Mage Light spell trick, which is just up a bit further. Yep, so that was 1 point. So just up ahead here, we've got the secret chest just outside of Solitude. Right, and as you'll see on the ground here, just there, you've got that little clump of bushes, and that little flower that's a little bit lighter than all the rest, that's the one that you want to line up on. Right there. And just below that, as you can see, there. Okay, so you come up to the flower, come straight down from there. There it is. This one can be a little trickier to find, so with patience, it's really worth it finding all these khajiit chests. Just out of interest, the merchant that's here is Madran, and he goes between Windhelm and Solitude, and his secret chest location is in Markarth. The chest that we're currently raiding right now is Risard's chest, and he goes between Whiterun and Markarth. And Akari is the one in Dawnstar, and she goes between Dawnstar and Riften, and the reason why her chest is probably the most popular is because often when she's in Dawnstar you can use that chest multiple times while she's there, and I'll show you that a bit later on. Alright, just about finished mucking about. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to head up to just outside. We're not going to Solitude, we're just going to stay outside of it for now. And we're going to go up and do the Mage Light glitch, I suppose you could call it. So if you've got anything for alteration, put it on now because it'll make things faster for you. And you've got these 3 trees just on the right hand side. You want to stand between the second and the third, look up to the peak and put your mage light on. And then you can see that just one mage light starts sending it up. So you can just blast them up there now. Now, of course, I was a little dopey here and put a perk. I think I did it into conjuration first when I really should have put it into alteration to make that faster. But you know how it goes sometimes. As you can see, it goes up pretty quick. So we want to get the apprentice level alteration so that the mage light can go up a lot faster, which is the next one in the tree. Alright. Now we can really send a barrage. Oh. You can take it up to 100 if you want, but it's really not necessary. The only thing we really want to do is get it high enough so that we can grab the paralyze spell off of what's his name in the college, the alteration dude. Yeah, and you can work on muffle as we walk around. Remember to change your gear over to illusion while you're doing that.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands.
We're outside Markarth now, and we're
Looks like
about to
that's it.
head
Got to go.
down to the third khajiit chest after we've collected a few bits and pieces outside of it. I'm not going into Markarth at this stage. We're just going to push off and see the khajiit. Or at least their chest anyway. Both hanging moss and juniper are actually pretty good alchemy ingredients to grab, so you can take them. Well, you don't have to take them if you don't want, but they are very helpful. When you're jumping to the Markarth area to find the khajiit chest, the Salvius farm here is where you want to target. Just down here, that'll be Resard.
Need something? Khajiit as wares, if you have coin. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands. A peaceful greeting to you. Some come to buy, but others come to steal. Khajiit.
Grab the bits and pieces. Run across the river for the Nen route. And back to the chest. Right, if you come this way, it's nice and easy. You've basically lined up almost perfectly on it right there. Straight down from there. Yep. So those 4 bigger rocks, you basically line up on the cross and just come straight down from it. And that's the third khajiit chest. So this is the chest that's Madran, and yeah, like I said before, he goes between Windhelm and Solitude, and this is where his chest is. So when you go over to see him and you talk to him and you want to grab the gear out of his chest, this is where it is. Right, so this is an example of exactly what I was talking about. This is Madran, and he is outside of Solitude, and that goblin totem staff is what we want. So where will we find that? Well, we'll find that out of Markarth's chest. So once we finish talking with him, we can shoot straight back over to where we just were. Boom, just like that. And all the things that Madran had, he's reset the chest for us. That's what you get when you talk to him. And we are basically looking for that staff. Here it is. Right, I typically give that to my follower, and the reason for that is he actually quite likes the staffs, and well, it does an absolute ton of damage. It's like a chain lightning staff weapon. It's great. And now we've jumped over to Riften here, and we're going to start the quest that I mentioned in the previous video for the restoration spells. So once you've done a few bits and pieces, you can head into the Hall of the Dead in the cemetery there and see, what is it, Alessandra. It's actually the quest also for the Thieves Guild. Right, that's where we're going. And that doorway just to the left there, but let's go and check the thief's body just out here as well. There it is. It can be in a few different locations, but it's usually in this area. Grab all the relevant bits and off we go and see Alessandra. Right there. Right, it doesn't really matter what your restoration level is when you take the quest. When you finish the quest and come back to her, that's when you want to make sure that your restoration is above, at 40 or above.
With my father's remains, I'll be at peace with his memory. I hadn't asked you. Here, I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
And it's a very short quest.
Be cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine is not an easy one.
Okay, my restoration's not quite at 40, so we're going to make a quick stop and see Colette at the college. Where's she at? Here she is. And of course we're going to pickpocket our money back straight off of her. Nothing there that we need in this way of spells just yet. One of the benefits of doing the pickpocketing that we did in Riverwood So we jump over to Whiterun. I jump to Dragon's Reach, and then just walk straight back down there. And head to the Hall of the Dead here. And look around for what the name is. Where are you?
Tell me, do you believe in mighty RK God? I'm glad to know that because my amulet of I misplaced. Without that amulet, I'll just wait here and make sure nothing. She finally.
Give
I
him the
will
dagger,
make sure this
and
finds its
then we
way to
can
his tomb as soon as
hightail it
possible.
straight back to Riften and go and see
Thank you
her.
for bringing it, my child.
Okay, just check to confirm once again that you're over 40 with your restoration, and then you get about 5 restoration spells straight off the bat here, mid-level ones.
The pilgrim. I felt a. We've made. I thank you. Here, please accept this as a token of my appreciation for your selfless action.
Just like that. As I said, very fast
Please
quest,
come back and.
very worth it. Right, we've covered quite a bit, but we're still not done.
Speak to me anytime.
Let's push out and check out our skill tree, see where we're at. Alright, so it would be conjuration that we need to work on by the look of that. So let's head back to the college. That's a good place to go for this. The advantage of doing the soul trap thing down here is you're not going to get disturbed by any group or any other creature's not going to sneak up and attack you while you're doing this. So let's just move forward till we can find the skeleton down here. Right. Just through a bit further, and there's our skeleton that we want. Right. Just cast Soul Trap on the body. It's as simple as that. might not quite be as fast as the alteration glitch, but just fast track this one a little bit, I think, and we're going to take it up to about 70, because then you can get quite the range of different conjuration spells, and I've got my preferences, and you'll see those in a moment when we go and see the conjuration dude here at the college. Just about there. Just skip forward a little bit so we can see the and carry on. Ideally you want to take your conjuration up to 100 fairly quickly. I'm just not going to do it in this video. The reason for that is because then you can summon two creatures.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques,
two creatures is twice as good as one creature usually in battle, so
the summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Now my preferred, I've got the bound bow and the bound quiver, but my preferred is the Conjured Dremora Lord and the Skeleton Champion. So yeah, since I'm out of money, I can't buy the other one that I would get, which is the Pride of Herstein. But we can always come back and get that later. Right, so just about finished and we can push off.
All right then.
Yep. Load your spells. Now I also like to do the introduction part to the what do you call it? The alteration. Go and see the alteration dude and over here, and then start the quest where you go off and go through the little cave. Can't quite remember what it's called right now. Set your favourite spells up as your favourites. And let's go. Right.
Anyone else on the way?
And here. Get this part done.
Now,
Tolkien, that's his name.
Spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. You ought to continue practicing more. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity.
When we get this part done, we're going to jump back to Dawnstar and get ready to go round to Hodgefall Cave, which is on the way from Dawnstar to Sarthal. Get some more stuff, get ready to go.
I have many important.
Yep, here she is. Go and break down what you want. Go back to her.
Just a servant of Tolga. There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No southern guard waits.
Seems a bit mean, but yeah. Basically, you save it, punch her in the face or do something to these guys, and then reset. And reload in after that. There we go. Let's reload, and she's got a whole new lot of gear that you can go and take out of the chest. You can do it as many times as you like and get as much gear as you need before you get ready. Hobbs Fall Cave, you're going to be facing a bunch of wizards and skeletons and stuff like that in there, and to be fair, if you're fairly low on attack or low on much else of other stuff, it can be a little challenging in there, especially on legendary. So yeah, take your time, get the gear you want. Okay, so we're going to leave the video about here for this one. So before the next video, you want to work on your conjuration, get that up to 100 so you can double summon. You want to work on your enchanting. The easiest way to do that is raid these khajiit chests and keep going. What you really want to pick out is the enchantment for banish. That's probably the most valuable one. You can just make an iron dagger, chuck banish on it, and you'll sell it for a couple of grand. You want to have a fair bit of money because we're going to spend quite a bit after we go through Hobbs Fall Cave. We're going to get the destruction up to probably 100 very, very quickly, and then go and buy a bunch of spells, and then we can set them up for a real killer combo. Once you've got your enchanting up to 100, you can use double enchantments, and you can have a destruction alteration build running, and it's absolutely brutal. But thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Remember, don't ask for things to be easier, ask to be better. Alright, see you next time. Thank you.